Hey guys, Rook Knight here. We're going to try this ZARKER J45. So we got the key for it. Take a look at that. Now these guys are kind of weird because they all tension in different spots on the discs. So this one is actually tensions from the bottom here. So we're going to have to do something a little bit different in order to get it open. So you can see it's locked now. We're going to take our handy dandy disc turner here. Turn them all to one angle here. I've been using these little bump key rubber things. You know what they are. I don't want to say what they're used for, but you know what they are. And it just helps me to get a nice even grab on the lock, and it's so much easier to be able to find my up and down like without getting cockeyed here. Hopefully that it understands what I'm saying. I know I don't explain things the best sometimes, but if you don't know what I'm saying, just leave me a comment. But in any case, it's only grabbing onto the first disc instead of the two discs also, so that's kind of nice. Just getting the feel here. Trying to feel what lock we need, or what disc needs to get turned. These ones up at the top are kind of tricky. Thinking I got it. And then what I'm going to do, would have to do, because it binds on the bottom, I'm going to have to send this back down once I'm sure I have the right pattern for all the discs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down here, and I'm going to find, without bumping any of the other discs, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, and then I'm going to go and find that first disc, and I'm going to try to grab a hold of it. Make sure I got a good hold, and then I'm going to gently turn in this direction until I feel it get loose. And hopefully just turn it like that. And we got an open. There we go. All right, so it was a little bit harder with trying to tension it because this gets tension from the bottom disc. I know like every key is kind of different on these, so it all depends. I know I've seen somebody have to tension from this one right here. So they would have to tension from this one opposed to this one. So they're all kind of different. But with this key, with this lock here that we did last time, it tensioned from the top right here. So as soon as you got all your discs in order, it immediately just turned and you were fine. So this one you kind of had to do some little bit of backwards and that and play with it. But I figured the thing out, so hopefully that helps. And like I said, using these little bump rings and that, we'll call them, it really was nice to make sure I got centered, and it was a lot easier to be able to get this up and down without getting caught on something because I'm at an angle. All right, well, you know what, guys, that's all I got. I hope it helps out a little bit, and hope it was fun to watch, and it was sure fun to pick. That's all I got. Catch you next time. Bye.